Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another turn resolution. This is War in the Pacific, Admiral's Edition. I am Friedrich with the Allies, and my opponent, TF 1377, is Japan. Alright, I think we're holding off on attacking at Tassafaronga. I noticed that I had some tanks arriving, and I thought I'd wait. Oh, bummer. So we still are having dud issues, and I know technically duds never 100% go away, but and I mean we've been pretty lucky lately with some good uh, explosions, but you know you get greedy, right? And you want all of them to hit. Oh yeah, I'm doing an airstrike on Manus. I don't know how that's going to go. We may get shredded. It depends on what he's got there. But we will find out when we get to that phase. Right now it's still naval activity. We should be able to get underneath this. Yeah. It's still rattling us. There we go. Oh well. It looks like the captain actually, commander, whatever, actually decided not to fire torpedoes. He's got a sub there with some kind of a search plane, so he's checking out our assets there. That's fine. And Changsha, we're bugging out. I kind of want to see how our P-40s do against these Nicks. Not so well just yet. It looks like his aircraft are pretty solid. I mean, we're damaging, but that's about it. There we go. There's one destroyed. I'm actually trying something new. Yeah, I may regret it, but we're strafing low with our P-38s on this unit here. We're gonna try to hit it hard. So I'm not sweeping with them. We'll see how it goes. Supposedly carries bombs. So also I found something interesting out that I probably knew, but I discovered it again. The Hurricane 2Bs carry two 500-pound bombs. I might start looking into using those to also bomb. I think that might be interesting, since they're more or less obsolete for air-to-air combat. Look at all those Tojos. Because we came in there, alerted him, kind of stirred up the hornet's nest. Now he's got 50 of them up here. Let's see how many we can shoot down. Come on, P-38Gs. Show your mettle. I'm sending basically all my heavies are gonna hit this base. Okay, this may go a while, so I might watch it for just another, I don't know, minute, half minute, something like that, and then we'll just skip to the end. All right, we're not doing bad, but he keeps coming, so it's gonna be hard work for 20 fighters to win this outright. So also, I don't want to wait for this to go through all of these fighters, especially if we won. This would take forever to knock out all 40 of these. Well, let's see how this one does, and then we'll skip through. Yeah, they bugged out. Whoa! Now, we didn't sweep all of those from the sky. We lost 3 lightnings. That's unfortunate. We didn't sweep all 50 of them from the sky, or even 40, because they'll be back in decent numbers when our bombers come. But that should help a bit. I hope we shut down more than 7 of those Tojos, that's for sure. And I hope we lost no more than 3 of our P-38s. All right. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I'm pretty exhausted, but I'm hoping to still do a decent presentation. I need to work on the turn, so I'm recording. But I'm just kind of giving a heads up. I'm gonna, still gonna try to give it my best effort here to record and to work on the turn, for that matter. All right. Yeah, he's got control of the sky over Sion. I can't contest it just yet. All right, these are just straight bombing. Okay, moderate rain, that's great. That's going to be helpful. We will not destroy this unit outright. I have a hard time believing we're even going to... he's going to slide into that hex this turn, I bet, even with this bombing. Even if we knock him into combat mode, he's going to probably still slide right up into this hex. But hopefully we do significant damage on him, and he can't really use it for much. I'm kind of curious how our P-38s are going to do. Come on, I hope they go. They don't go. At least not yet, anyway. Let's see how these B-17s, B-24s do. Okay, good. Now let's see how the bombing run goes. Destroyed. Destroyed. Damn it. Okay, good. These Topsies are doing some sort of air missions. Probably they're supply missions, or dropping troops in or pulling troops out. In any case, my hope was to knock out... my hope really is to do as much damage to this base and the air units on it. But I was looking forward to finding those Topsies and seeing if we could slow him down there. Okay. His fighters closed the gap while we were bombing, and so we'll have to fend them off and hopefully not lose too many of these. Yeah, I was just reading today about B-17s being used in fighter roles. Not really, but there was at least one instance of, 2 instances that I read about where B-17s shot up Mavises. One of them, I think they actually destroyed. It was last seen on fire in the water. And the other one made it back with a lot of bullet holes. All right. Unfortunately, you can't use them in that role in this game. Okay, so it's not a bad run, bombing run, and we destroyed some aircraft on the ground, maybe more than this. Plus, we may have shot some down in air-to-air combat. It's light rain, so that is beneficial to us. Let's see if we can get through this cap. I'm going to kind of skip through. These are pretty hardy beasts. Let's see how we do. Okay, all 8 get in. This won't take as long. I might let it go. I saw a couple supply hits, damaging aircraft. This one isn't quite... Oh, 5 damage. Alright. We're certainly going to take a minute to look at the results of this action in between today and when we do the 8th. All right, I'm going to kind of skip this as well because, I mean, it's not the most exciting air-to-air action. So we got more things to cover. And we destroy another Topsy on the ground and beat up the base. 1 Tojo is left. We've kind of cleared it out. We've swept for ourselves because the P-38s didn't. They weren't able to do the whole job. Okay, this is only 6, so this shouldn't take long either. All right, so the goal here isn't to do the same kind of suppression I'm doing elsewhere. And he may have another base or two up here to evacuate to. When you stack enough aircraft, it's a lot easier to hit aircraft. So that's what we're doing here. And I certainly will probably be taking a break before I bomb this again because I have to get my P-38s back in order, and who knows what kind of bomber losses I'm going to have due to ops and so forth. These guys I moved to base at Portland Roads. Yeah. And this is exactly 17 hexes from Portland Roads, so it's really perfect for squeezing in the range to have max bomb load. So we're going to get some decent results still, and hitting some fighters too. That's always nice to see. All right, here's our P-38s really strafing, and I don't know if they bomb. I'm guessing they also unload bombs when they come into strafe. Let's see how it goes. And we do basically nothing. I don't even know if it's worth strafing, right? Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, these guys have high strafe. Literally, they've got a lot of strafe training. They should all be, the average strafe should be like 70. And also, seems like they'd bomb too, but maybe I have them too low to bomb. Maybe you're supposed to be at 1,000 or more to bomb. I'll have to double check that. All right, so we did some recon over Maynooth after our bombing run, so that should help us see what the results of that was. We might take some damage here. Oh, we don't. But now this afternoon it's severe storms, and so our accuracy is going to be diminished, and you can see it here. We do cause a one engineer casualty. And then non-combat destroyed as well. Okay, now the P-38s here are strafing also, I believe. And there again, I don't know about the efficacy of these attacks. And I am, while I am bombing, like I said, I'm not. I didn't trigger an attack. I probably could have taken it, but I thought, well, if I'm unloading tanks anyway, we might as well get them into action and really root these Japanese troops out of the base and capture it outright. Hopefully, capture it outright. Uh, oof. Um, uh, yeah, I don't know if these are where our tanks are, if they've arrived yet, or if okay, here's our tanks. We lost a steward. Okay. Well, he knows what we have there now, but that's okay. $19-1. These Chinese are hanging on for dear life. No pun intended there. All right. Yeah, he keeps bringing in more and more stuff there. I really need to punch something out of my way. And of course, he's bombarding simply as a countermeasure or a reflex from our unloading. And we have two tank battalions now. Should be able to seize this next turn. We're bombarding. All I'm using, I think, is the artillery. I think that's all I'm using. And I didn't even look at the note here to see if I was right or wrong, and that's okay. It kind of doesn't matter. All right, I'm bombarding because we just rolled in with the 2/4 Armored Regiment. So now we'll do an attack. We've got two tank units, one TD battalion, one Armored Regiment. See if we can take it, or we've taken it, but see if we can finish off these Japanese troops, the remnants of the resistance there. All right, we're bombarding Tungu and other places. All right. Yeah, he's bugging out of there. All right. Macon fortifications. That's partly to help against bombardments or, well, air or sea bombardments. I don't know if we'll have to deal with that or not. Hey, some reinforcements. All right, so I just wanted to point out something, as as um, as he usually has to do because of my bombing efforts. He has to bug out of these bases. Now it looks like this one is being repaired. They're being repaired, so I need to refocus on bombing them. But this one here, he probably has more than that in aircraft. They're just damaged. Now I will not be attacking that again just yet because our P-38s are pretty got pretty beat up. We have 22 left, which actually means we only did lose 3. But 14 are serviceable, plus we have fatigue. Look at that, 162 kills. That's crazy. All right. Which is basically 4-1 just air to air alone. That's insane to me. But our B-17s, well, we're about to look. Anyway, the point is, I'm probably going to take a break and not bomb that just yet. Might bomb Kavieng and soften that up again, and maybe another bombing raid at Brabal before we look at Manus again. We'll see. I'll have to think about that. But if you look here, another high attrition day for the Japanese. We lose 7 aircraft total, and he loses 40, almost 50. Okay, 49-7. If we look at his aircraft, he loses a lot of Tojos as we expected. 15 air-to-air. Now, that might have been all P-38s. I don't remember seeing any of my heavies shooting down a Tojo, so that's incredible. 3 on the ground and 3 to ops from probably that could be from our heavy bombers. But topsies, we destroyed a bunch of those transport planes. Outright shot down 9 Nicks over Burma. 8 Oscars were destroyed on the ground there. A Mavis as well. And a Babs, a random flak incident. All right, for us, we do lose a total of 7 P-38s. So I guess we didn't lose only 3. We lost 4 more. I was just, apparently I had some reserve that filled in the empty, anyway, that they pulled out for use. But yeah, we're just going to take a break, let that recover. 2 to ops. That's all we lost. P-38s, no bombers. Wow, I'm happy for that. Plus, we lost nothing over Burma. Nothing. That's incredible. Including, well, all right. Let me look at something before I'm done here. Shoot, what was I going to look at? I don't want to waste a bunch of time. I don't even remember now. But I did want to look here because we did use P-38s from here. But yeah, we didn't lose any from our. See, I had them on naval because I saw some cruisers dilly-dallying here, and I was thinking if they're going to come down here, I want to bomb them. But I don't see them anymore. They kind of disappeared. Now I have plenty of search here, so I don't know what happened to them. But one of the reasons I wanted to destroy the airbase here is so I could bomb and hit this port and make it ineffective as well, because he seems to have transitioned to using this as his main base instead of Rabaul. That's a pretty good base. This is as good as Rabaul, I think. I mean, almost, and it's a bit better defensive position for him. So not a bad place to build up, honestly. Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to look at. I must be shot. But this is what I was going to look at. We need 4 days before we can get replacements into this craft. I don't have to wait 4 days to do another sweep, mind you. Although these, look at this is going to take a long time just to repair these. So it may behoove me to go ahead and wait to sweep again. I don't know. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. I'm not making any promises one way or the other. All right, we'll see you on the flip side.